Hello, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Bande Matram. Today, might be 1 week later, I took a decision again. Okay, I need to make one videos, and I need to upload that videos into social media platform like Facebook and as well as YouTube's. My dear brother and sister, and my dear friend, I hope you all are doing great and everything is fantastic and everything is going well in your life. Today I will bring one new videos, and the content of that video is unsatisfactions. And why this thought came to my mind, about this topic, I need to make one videos. So my dear brother and sister, just few days before, I went to Rishikesh, Tehsil, the district court of Rishikesh. I went there. Due to some reason, I went there, and I had a meeting with one advocate regarding something. And when me and that advocate was discussing with each other, suddenly one lady came, and I think that advocate also was the lawyer of that lady case. And then that advocate and lady did discussion with each other, and sometime later the office left by these ladies, right? And then usually friendly the advocate asked by me, sir, you seem like to be little bit serious. You are looking like little bit serious when you are involved with this lady. What is the matter? What is the reason behind this? Before that, you are looking like very, you can say, relaxed, and you are looking like very friendly, but suddenly your facial expressions and the behavior of your body was completely different. What is the reason behind this? May I know that, sir, if you don't mind? So then the lawyer said that, sir, see, these ladies have conflict and dispute with her husband, and the lady want to get divorce. The lady want to get divorce because she is not satisfied because of her husband activities, her husband responsibilities. She completely disagree, or as much possible she want to get a divorce from her husband so that she can live separately. My dear brother and sister, today I want to tell you some things regarding this episode, regarding about this story. I want to share something with you. I'm very sure about that. Does not matter whether you're married or whether you're unmarried, but you can learn a lots of lessons through this speech. And definitely I will bring more and more topic about this episode, about this scenario. But today I will go with only these topics, namely satisfaction or unsatisfaction if suppose someone is married with someone. So let me tell you, my dear brother, really you want to sustain the level of your marriage forever. You want to make your married life happy life, joyful life, and as well as purposeful life, meaningful life. For that you have to give up your dislike or like. You have to give up your dislike or like if you really want to sustain the level of your marriage, or if you want to live a happy married life. For that you have to give up your like or dislike. Let me tell you, see, earlier I was a completely orthodox personalities. My personality was an orthodox personalities, and my mentality was like this. Whenever my wife seen by me or watched by me and observed by me, she was discussing with someone, or she was interacting with someone, or if that fellow was male counterpart, oh my god, suddenly my behavior was turning, or my behavior was changing like a Hitler. because was very difficult to me to digest that thing. How she can talk with male persons, how she can interact with male persons. She should not interact with male. Why that person was looking towards of him, why that person was observing him, and why she was smiling when the person was looking towards of him. So my mentality and my mindset was like this. My intention was she have to give up his dislike or like, but I will not give up my like or dislike. That was my mentality, and that was my mindset. I was always into that dilemma, namely confusion dilemma, why that person was laughing when my wife was looking towards of him. And one day the same thing happened. In one hospital, my wife and one fellow was there, and that fellow and my wife was discussing with each other. And while discussing, my wife laughed, and that person also did smile. And immediately I was very angry and frustrated. My face turned into red. Immediately I went there by my wife, and I started scolding him. How you can do like this in front of me? And then sometime later I was out of regret, because apart from that I don't had any options. When I came to know that that fellow was my wife close relative. That fellow was my wife close relative. That day I decided that no, I need to change my mentalities. I need to change my observation, and I need to change my perceptions. If really I want to make my life, I want to make my married life a happily life, I have to ready to give up my like or dislike. And what was my dislike? My wife should not talk with someone. She should not discuss with someone. She should not look towards someone. And my like was, whatever I want, she should ready to fulfill always my ambition. She should always ready to fulfill my expectations. That was my mentality. That was my intention, and that was my thought process. Let me know. Write down on comment whether by the help of such kind of mentality and mindset, having such kind of perception, having such kind of thought process, can be a valuable husband, can be a good husband, or whether a wife can be a good wife, can be a better wife, if suppose she has such kind of mentality and mindset, she has such kind of thought process. So what I want to tell you, my dear brother and sister, really you want to make your life happy life, you want to make your life beautiful life, purposeful life, or meaningless life, if you want to make your married life one of the best, one of the fantastic married life forever, be ready to give up your like or dislike. Let me tell you, I want to marry Hema Malini. But before that, I have to be Dharmendra. If suppose I want to marry Hema Malini, my expectation is that my wife should be like Hema Malini. My wife should be like that, or my wife should be like this. Whether I have that personality, whether the level of my achievement is like the level of achievement of Dharmendra. Alright, if I don't deserve, and I have no unnecessary expectation from my wife, from my life partner, she should be like this and she should be like that, never ever can be my life or my married life can be a beautiful life, happily life, prosperous life, and meaningful life. Alright, so my dear brother and sister, be ready to give up your life or dislike for the sake of your wife. Respect him, appreciate him. Doesn't matter whether she's so much beautiful or not, but respect him if you already got married to her, or if she got married to you. Does not matter whether the husband of somebody is not beautiful, not smart, not dildoll, or not a bodybuilder type of persons. But if the husband of this lady, or if the wife of that man is good by character, is good by attitude or good by personalities. Love him like anything. Appreciate him without having any conditions, or like him so that she should start liking you. Or in this way, my dear brother, we can sustain or marry life, and we can make our marry life, we can make our entire life a meaningful life, a purposeful life, and happy life. And if suppose that we will able to develop such kind of mentality, attitude, and mindset, definitely we will not came under the jurisdiction of such kind of disease, namely divorce disease. Other than that, there is no option, my dear brother and sister. You can maintain your married life forever. For that, you have to ready your give up your like or dislike for the sake of your life partner. They can be your husband, she can be your wife. I want to know your comment. I want to know your opinion by the help of your comment, in the form of your comment. What do you think? Whether what I'm thinking right now, my thought process is okay or not. But I personally believe that if suppose we can develop such kind of mentality and attitude, then definitely even God can't stop us to keep sustain the level of or marry life forever. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Bande Mataram.